Namaskaram. Welcome to Katha Mandalam's Navarathri stories. I am Anagha Prasad and today is day 3 of Navarathri. We are listening to stories of Navadurga, how she celebrated on each day of Navarathri, and today on day 3 she celebrated and worshipped as Chandraghanta. The last 2 days we saw how in the first previous birth she was Sati and what happened with her, and now in this birth she is Parvati and how she did penance to get married to Shiva. Shiva appeared and said, I'll get married to you. And the wedding, of course. She waited with bated breath for that wedding day. And on that day, she was decked with jewelry and all the finery from head to toe and looked beautiful, just like any other bride would be. And she was the goddess herself, isn't it? The whole relatives and the family were also dressed and they were waiting for the groom and his party to come, eagerly waiting. And when they arrived, what did they see? Shiva, his whole body smeared in ash, garland of skulls and snakes all around his body, hair all matted and loose, snakes in his hair, a piece of tiger cloth around him. And they looked at the party and it was all ghosts, ghouls, aghoris, people all unkempt and uncouth. The relatives thought, whom is she getting married to? And her mother almost fainted. Parvati did not want to embarrass Shiva. She immediately took form as Chandraghanta. Her whole body was golden hued complexion and she had 10 hands. She rode on a lion. And in those 10 hands, she had a trident, a mace, a bow, arrow, sword, a lotus, a rosary bead, a kamandalam and a bell. And in the 10th hand, she had the Abhayahasta blessing her devotees. She went to Shiva and said, look at me now. I know you would have done this only to test if my penance, if my love for you is pure, and of course it is. Please, spare my relatives. Think about my parents. You know how parents are, right? At least for their sake, don't be in this form. For me, it doesn't matter how you are. We both are one. But she didn't have to say anything more. He immediately transformed himself into this beautiful, handsome man with a lot of finery and jewelry and fine clothes, and all his party also were well dressed. They then got married in a beautiful, grand celebration. She, as Chandraghanta, riding on that lion, embodies fiercelessness in all of us. Anything and ready to fight all the evils and the demons. Yet she is peaceful and calm and serene for anyone who surrenders to her. This is the story of Chandraghanta, and let's all bow down to this power of the Devi. Thank you. Namaskaram.